So I just finished watching Kaiju number 8. I binged it in like 3 days time. Then I started thinking, okay, I will take a break for a few days, then watch season 2 maybe, like take a bit of time, let me digest it. But then I found out season 2 hasn't come out yet. As I'm recording this, it says 8 days until episode 1 comes out. Like, I don't want to wait that long. I want to watch it now. So if you haven't seen this show, this is a world where kaijus exist. Shocking, I know. And since there's kaijus, we of course need someone to fight these monsters. In this universe, they are called the Defense Force. But the cool twist here is the fact that the main character isn't part of the Defense Force right away. No, he starts off working for the cleanup crew, and they work with removing the body of the dead kaijus who has been slaughtered by the Defense Force. And the best part is that this isn't just an origin, like a start, and they forget all about that, where he was coming from. No, this gives him an advantage in getting into the school, and that is just perfect. So the main character's name is Kafka. He is 32 years old, and as I mentioned, he works as part of the cleanup crew and has tried to apply for the Defense Force countless times. But after being denied so many times, he has slowly given up, as well as him only having one more shot at joining the academy before he's too old to apply. When he was younger, he met Nina after a kaiju attack and promised her he would fight alongside her as an officer for the Defense Force. She became a Defense Force officer later on, while Kafka has been rejected as a recruit countless of times. Then a newbie to the job named Reno gives him the motivation to give it all this time around. During a talk, they get attacked by a kaiju and end up in the hospital. Once Kafka wakes up, he sees a small kaiju flying around his face, and then it flies into his mouth and turns him into a kaiju. Now, Reno is the only person who knows that the kaiju is Kafka, and Reno promised to help Kafka join the Defense Force without having to use any amount of the powers from the kaiju. If Officer Mia or anyone else finds out that he is a kaiju, then he will be killed, especially after being known all over Japan as Kaiju number 8. This is such a refreshing anime. The fact that they have Kafka be 32 years old and work with younger adults makes for such a fun dynamic. He gets easily looked down by others for being old, weak, yet he doesn't give up. You root for this character who doesn't have the youthful hope that we see countless of times. He does get his powers once he turns into a kaiju, similar to Deku when he eats the hair strain from the All Might, but it doesn't feel like he's too overpowered, which I really hope the second season doesn't change. Like, please don't. The promise he made Mia also is an odd but interesting motivation for him. You also have Reno, who tries to push Kafka forward and work on himself to become stronger so he can avoid Kafka being caught as the kaiju. This show's pacing is also really good, making me never check my phone or check how long it is left on the episode. I keep wanting to watch the next episode after seeing the end credit that has pictures of the classmates having fun together while hearing the banger One Republic made called Nobody, that I actually listened to a year prior and is the sole reason why I'm actually watching this show. And then having the opening by Youngblood that makes you feel thrilled, called Abyss, and you're ready for something horrific and epic to happen while seeing particles transform into different kaijus you get to see throughout the show. This is amazing. I can't wait for a second season to arrive. I know they're gonna make a great season 2. I can finally get something that reflects as much on what makes us human, like what Tokyo Ghoul season 1 teased. Then they had the season 2, which was completely odd and lost everything. But let me not get into that whole shithole right now. Before I end this video, I also want to mention that the side characters are great. They get just enough screen time and lore into them that you understand why they are joining the Defense Force. They also show how they bond and grow as a group, Some characters might seem generic at first, and then they show a different side of them. I hope you enjoyed this video and that this made you want to watch. If you have already seen it, comment what you think of it. Anyways, see you soon. Bye!